Welcome to the Rebirth. I previously had a channel. You can check it in the description of this channel if you want to fact check me at all. I'm coming back from a hiatus, back to reading for the collective. I love doing Twin Flame Journey readings, and I'm on that journey, and I'm a spiritual teacher, healer. If you would like a reading, how to do that is in the description of the channel. So let's go on. In the pre-shuffle, some major arcana came out. So I saw the Empress, then the Queen of Cups, then Judgment, then the Wheel. So if you're going through some kind of massive change and you're making massive changes in your life and feeling like you're on a second chance or finding your calling for stability and things like that, I am not surprised you're here with me. So let's go and get into this. This is going to be a love reading for your person. I've already, like I said, pre-shuffled the decks. If you want to know and you care about charts or things like that, I'm a Leo Sun, Taurus Moon, rising Scorpio, which means I'm pretty proud and I hate change. But my Venus is Cancer, so I have a gushy mushy insides, right? Okay, so let's see. What is the collective's percent overall and most significant feelings about the collective at this time? So please share with me what the collective's overall and most significant feelings. Please share with me what the collective's person's overall most significant feelings are. The collective. Cutting the deck. Okay, right off the bat, they are seeing you as somebody that's behaving single at this time. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and that's the energy they are in. Overall, it's gonna be a very slow process, inch by inch. I'm seeing with the Knight of Coins over here on the bottom of the deck. I see you, collective, as being pretty cold and just standing back and watching. You know all, you see all, you're on top of it, but you're just at this time and just being kind of more analytical, using your head. The challenges in this situation has been a lot of confusion, a lot of misunderstandings, but you both know on the inside, there is a knowing, because I have the high priestess. So there might be some secrets coming out or things you're holding back, but on the inside, you know. Emotionally, this person, they're heartbroken right now. So if you're in separation, you had an argument of some kind, just know they're feeling it. It hurt. In the physical, how they are in the world. There's some cycles closing out, some permanent cycles, things closing out, like coming to an end. And then mentally, they're just full of worry and anxiety, like the kind where it's just like running through their mind, like constantly. What went on? Worried you're single, broken heart, thinking about, if this is coming to end, other things in their life coming into the end, to an end. I'm going to get some clarification. Please, Spirit, please clarify the collective person's feelings. Overall, most significant feelings towards the collective. Bottom of the deck. So 6 of Cups. Okay, so they are wanting to apologize, come back in, possible soul connection for multiple lifetimes. Definitely, I can see what this worry is mentally with the 9 of Swords that they have, is like they're worried about this apology, how they're going to come in, how they're going to apologize, if you're going to take their apology. Yeah. In my mind, that song, all the things you said, running through my head, that's what the 8 of Swords are about, mental entrapments. Because like if you look at the card, what she's seeing in the mirror isn't what the reality is, right? It's just zombies. So they're like all mental about you being out there and being single. You're shut down, but there's a part of you want something traditional, you want commitment, you want to take the relationship to the next step, the next phase. So if that means you're friends, you want it to be romantic. If you're already romantic, you want definitely commitment where it's just two of you. I just can't think of the word right now. Exclusive. You want exclusivity. If you're already exclusive, then you probably want to be engaged. If you're already engaged, you want to get married. So it's that evolution, right? You want something traditional, and you want to go to the next level. Yeah. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles in your challenges with the moon. And it's just like, it's been hard to see how this is going to move forward, and it's going excruciatingly slow, and it's taking forever, and it's like, just one of those things where it's a grind. But with the High Priestess and the Chariot, 2 major arcana, by the way, so you're being highly guided about this relationship, and there's a lot of spiritual external influences working on this. Then you both know it, and you both want to move it forward or travel to each other, and you have to like get it going. So you have to do something in the physical to get this popping, right? Okay, emotionally, yeah, the moon again. Your person your person's emotionally really, really overwhelmed, like emotionally overwhelmed and heartbroken, and they cannot see what to do a minute ahead right now. Not even a minute ahead, it feels like not even a minute ahead. Okay, so now we know what they're closing out in the physical. See how I have the World, and it's with the Devil. So they know they have to close out they are closing out some very toxic behaviors, very possibly controlling behaviors. Spirit is working on that with them. So, because this Devil's beautiful, right? There's a lot of different cards where, the Devil's scary, but this one's he's beautiful. He's a beautiful, tempting Devil. And actually, while I was looking in this, I noticed what he has enslaved, right? And so he's closing out cycles. The cycles that are closing out are the strings, it's cutting ties your person, negative attachments, things like that. Whatever that is for them, if it's relationships, addictions, behaviors. Mentally, we have the Nine of Swords clarified by the Magician. So they are thinking, like they're obsessively thinking and obsessively worried about what they have brought into their life, how they can fix it, how they can manage it, how they can put things back on track. Um, if they believe in manifestation, then they're worried they manifested in something horrible and negative, but it's not really true. It's just mental, right? It's a mental it's just mental, because when you're closing out cycles, it can feel icky and bad, and change can feel like a lot. Like I told you in the previous shuffle, Judgment is, and the Wheel came out, and the Empress, and the Queen of Cups. So this person is dealing with hoping, like Spirit is hitting them pretty hard. They're having spiritual awakening. There's a lot of change of luck, or the tables are turning with the person that they see as the Empress, and with the Queen of Cups, in the pre-shuffle. Somebody with a loving heart that could possibly be a water sign, um, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but I don't usually read into those too much. It's just the person with a heart that's constantly forgiving, almost to a fault, like, wanting a second chance, wanting a do over, to start again. Um, Tables are kind of turning, and it's turning fast, and it's overwhelming. But, what is in their head is that they made this happen, and they're worried that they made all this negative stuff happen. But when you are manifesting, I have children, sorry for the noise. When you're manifesting things and you're creating change in your life, it can feel bad at first, and you have to get through the process of the bad to get to the good. So things have to change, and change can be painful. Like I said, I'm a Leo sun, Taurus moon, rising Scorpio. Those are all fixed signs that cannot stand change, cannot cope with change. So I know for me, that's why I had to take a break and stuff like that. I had too many cycles closing out. But like I said, on the bottom of the deck, um, you know, they're reminiscing. They're looking at photos, thinking how they're going to apologize to you. They're just really, this could be a past life connection, but it's slow. It's going to be a slow process, despite the person being incredibly loyal, stable, and committed towards you. Okay, towards you. That's important to say. All right, so I'm going to clarify this again. We'll get a third card for each. Please, Spirit, please share with me the collective's person's overall and most significant feelings towards the collective. Please, Spirit, please share with me the collective's person's overall and most significant feelings towards the collective. Collective's person's feelings towards the collective. But the important thing is you both know you got to move it forward. So it's a freak out type thing. You just figure it out. Okay. Bottom of the deck, King of Cups. Loves you, loves you, loves you, loves you, is in their heart space about you, emotionally cares. They might not be able to express it so well, but only good intentions with this king, and it's an evolved emotional state. the kings are all the highest of all persons. So you've got this person that's completely, like I told you, in their heart space for you. It's going to move slow. It's going to move slow. They're thinking, they're reminiscing, they're thinking about how to apologize with you with this Six of Cups, and possible self connection. Okay, so that's what we're working with. So, okay, so in their feelings, we have the Nine of Wands, so they're a little bit guarded, right? They don't like, whenever I see this card, that song, I get knocked down, but I get up again, that comes out. So, they're stressed, they're in their head, they want to give it another shot, they want to let their guard down. They know they want the single, abundant woman that's out there being single, acting single, and it's stressing them out. Stressing them out. It throws their guard up a little bit, but they want to let it down for you. Okay? Okay, so we have the Four of Swords as a clarification. You are absolutely into self care right now, and you are resting, and you are just like regrouping while you're trying to remain analytical about getting this higher commitment or evolution of a relationship going. So bang on, like be in your head, think about it logically. If this person has really actually been in their devil energy in the past, and the devil is not like that, it's earthly things, earthly attachments, it can be negative thoughts, negative people, negative vices, right? So good on you if you're doing self-care, resting, and using your mind about the connection. Okay, so in the challenges, we have the Fool clarifying the Seven of Pentacles and the Moon. So like I said, like someone or both of you was not taking the relationship seriously in the first place, possibly, and probably like a lot of false starts, like up, down, up, down, up, down. So that's why there's been so much confusion, so many misunderstandings. That's why it's taken so incredibly long, and it's been excruciating to get anything going with starting something new, because it's lots of false starts, and possibly the reason is because somebody wasn't being serious. Okay, so we have Five of Cups. You both are in regret about what's been going on. We have the Five of Cups clarifying. So it's, something, you both have regrets, and you got to do something to move it forward. Okay, and Spirit's working on that with you, working on the regret. Just remember, when bad things happen, see all these bad things that fell over, there's two things left. There's two cups left, okay? And the two cups left are the Two of Cups, which is partnership and things like that. So don't focus on the negative, focus on the positive. You know how to move it forward. You know what to do to move it forward. You absolutely know what to do to move it forward. Okay. So you're gonna love this. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, this person, if they had you, like with the Three of Swords, in a third party, like if there's another person that they were choosing between you and another person, that's where they are. They're so overwhelmed by this choice and what to do, and they absolutely see you as a soul connection, just like what I was saying. With the Six of Cups being here, okay? They see you as a soul connection, and this choice is a very challenging choice for them because it's a moral line. With this Three of Swords, it can represent third party situation, another person being in there. Intuitively, they know you're their soulmate, but this thing is so emotionally taxing for them to make this decision. It's like stressing them the bleep out, right? Okay. Woo. So we have The Hangman, clarifying, closing out cycles with the devil. So, yeah, that's exactly what it says. It's like letting go of toxic behaviors and just closing that shit out. Like, absolutely releasing it, letting it go, letting it go. That's what they're doing in the physical. So, they are working on making things beautiful to evolve. And they just don't forget overall energy on this clarification is there in their heart space for you. You know, their heart's for you. Oh, okay. So we have the Knight of Swords clarifying the Nine of Swords and the Magician. So could have been some brutal things said or not so nice things said or some energy that was, a little bit fast and abrasive. Sometimes this can represent people in law enforcement or the military of some kind, but basically this person feels like mentally, like maybe they were too abrasive, maybe they said some stuff they shouldn't have said, and then that brought in all this nonsense that they're dealing with, and they're just thinking about, some things said, and did that cause everything to happen, and they have to make this moral choice. And so let me get some things they would like to say to you really fast, some messages from them. So overall, I would say, this has been a slow coming thing. It does look like a soul connection where the person's deciding between a soul connection, maybe, and another physical earthly connection that might have been very karmic, and with fights and things like that. And they are, really truly realizing that they have to let go of toxic stuff and close out toxic stuff and release it. They have a lot of regret, um, you know, but they're willing to let their guard down, and they're doing their best to cut through the crap. Like mentally, they're trying to cut through the crap of what they have done. Okay, please, Spirit, please share with me some messages from the collective's person. Please, Spirit, please share with me messages from the collective's person. What would collective's person say to the collective? Friends and family disapprove of this connection. Check on you from afar, so they are looking at your social media. They are still watching you. I was pretending to be someone else. So, people do that sometimes. People try to put a different face on, than what they really are. Like sometimes people, like with this Knight of Swords, right? Sometimes people walk around acting brash and tough when really, you know, they're this King of Cups on the inside, right? Like they're going one way, but it's really another. There's a third party. There's the clarification. Okay. So, like when I was telling you mentally, you know, there's like a choice they have to make, and it was possible third party with this, and they're overwhelmed and they're confused emotionally of what to do. That's why. And there's your confirmation. There's a third party. I'm sorry if that's triggering, If you didn't know, you probably actually know that. So I feel like I ruined everything. So definitely, like, that's where they are mentally. Like, I feel like I've ruined everything. It's just what I was saying. They're in their head. They think they blew this up. Get one last one. Secrets and deception. So they either kept some secrets from you, like there's some stuff hidden that they regret that you don't know still. And people don't always reveal everything about themselves right out the bat. Um, they pretend to be something they're not. So um, friends and family, sometimes friends and family want people to stay in connections that, they don't belong in. They don't belong in, and they have to release. So, take it for what it is, but that's the space they're in. Like, they're checking on you. The reason they aren't moving forward is because, people are judging them around them, and they disapprove of the connection. They are watching you constantly on social media. There's this third party they have to make decisions about. They feel like they ruined everything due to probably some secrets and deception, right? That came out. That's probably the biggest thing, is like maybe you got really clear on some stuff and you shut down, went into self-care mode, started thinking logically about this connection and the evolution of it, and possibly if you even want it anymore. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Tell me your story, and be blessed today.